Welcome, Capricorn, to your Astrodice reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Brand new, fresh month. Starting it out with some Astrodice. Let's see. Best message, please, for Capricorn. For Capricorn. We have some Sagittarius coming out. See that right off the bat with some Mars energy going straight into the 4th house. Nice. So what is it? It is definitely this want to get up and go with that drive and that strength of Mars. Got some fighting spirit going on over here. Talking about that 4th house. That house is the home itself. You know, home is where the heart is. Okay, and going straight into some more fire energy for you this month, talking about the Sagittarius. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So having this driving force with all this extra power, wow, you're really going to be a powerhouse in your fourth house over here, which is the home. So looks like you're really driving it over here. And that 4th house is your home, the roots of your being. This is for your family. It's the home itself, your pets, you know, things that you do at home. So very nice. Talking about that 4th house. So getting some cards over here, going straight to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. On this for Capricorn, please. We have, in the beginning of the month, we definitely do have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Talking about the Page of Pentacles and talking about the Temperance. So definitely have the patience going on over here within the home. So if you do have someone in the home that is acting up, or the house itself is acting up, whatever it is in your 4th house over here when it comes to the home, definitely you're using a lot of patience in the beginning of the month. It does feel like there could be somebody acting out, however it is. If the house itself needs attention and you have, you know, bad plumbing, things of this nature, it shows that, you know, this offer will come through. You are offering yourself some patience, but it also feels like you may have a service person also coming to fix the situation, but you need to use patience because it doesn't feel like they're going to be there very quick, you know what I mean? So it might be like, well, I'm sorry, you know, that you have this, but you have to wait till Thursday to get this done, you know what I mean? And you call on Tuesday, and you're like, excuse me, you know, I called you today because I would like for you to be here tomorrow. That situation. And it does feel like it's an underlining problem. If you are dealing with someone who is a troublemaker at home, it feels like you're offering your own patience towards this. It could be a child. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Could even be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but that's, you know, what's going on. And, you know, you might even have someone else around you as well that's trying to tell you, you know, just stay calm. Everything's fine. I'm talking about the home and the family over here. It is concerning, and it does cause a little confusion, whatever it is that's going on within your homestead over here. But definitely, yeah. But here comes that power again with that Aries energy coming in, saying, but I have the drive and the strength to do exactly what's needed to be done. So, you know, if it's just staying patient and keeping the courage and the strength alive over here, you know, within the patience, that's what's going to definitely be done. Because you got this new moon coming in on April 1st, which is showing about, you know, replenishing the home and the family, you know, where the needs and attention is needed. We have a lot of attention over here when we're talking about fire. So definitely whatever's going on in the homestead needs a lot of attention. Okay, so really watching for that. You will get that done because it does feel like you will, use that patience that's necessary and that strength as well. I'm getting straight into the mid-month. You have the Three of Cups, Two of Wands, and then you have this Six of Cups that's coming in, which is talking about feeling nostalgic. So it does feel like it's what the heart needs. Just remember, home is where the heart is. Anything can be a home, right? Where you put your heart is where your home is. With the Three of Cups over here, it does feel like there's a lot of joy, but there's also a lot of surrender that has to go on to get the joy as well. So you might be surrendering to joy, meaning that you're kind of putting whatever is going on in the mid-month into the back burner, trying to keep yourself still patient and still nostalgic about the situation, remembering where the heart is within a situation. With the Page of Swords upside down, it's like I'm looking outwards, and a lot of dreaminess going on over here is with the Two of Wands over here. So you could be definitely dreaming about maybe fixing up the house, things of this nature. But it does look like wherever you're looking outward, it doesn't feel like others are looking inward. Take that how that resonates, because it's almost like I'm looking and I'm dreaming about this, but it doesn't feel like they're on the same page as where I'm going with the situation. And it just feels like you would wish that they would be more on the same level as you are about the situation when it comes to the home. It could just be that, where you're speeding up the situation and really progressing through the situation through, feeling nostalgic. It feels like someone else is kind of pulling away, right? So you might feel they're kind of pulling away from the situation as you continue going. You do have a little conflict and there is conflict within the fourth house. There is definitely still some fighting, whether it's fighting this issue to fix the house itself or, fighting within the homestead with people. Definitely having some conflicts and some arguments going on, and it could be within the relationship. Your spouse. It could definitely be within the areas of your spouse. You could be arguing about the house and how things should be done and feeling like I said, in the mid-month, they're not on the same page as you. If it is about a child or something, maybe you feel like they're getting away with something that you did not want them to get away with, and maybe you feel like your spouse is not picking up the pace in this area, or a family member is not on the same page about the situation as you are. Take that how it resonates. With the Fool over here, though, it is saying that you're going to take this great leap of faith, though, and that there is a risk that is going to be taken when it comes to, there's the fourth house. So a lot of arguing within the house or about the house. But it does feel still like, if you were supposed to be celebrating something, a birthday or anything of this nature, it still will continue to do so. You're still not going to pull away from that. It doesn't look like that's not going to happen. So if you are planning that, it looks like it's still going to go through. Maybe you don't want people at the house because there's some, there's issues with the problem with the house, but they say it's still fine. So it looks like it's still going forward. With the King of Cups upside down, it's just showing there's a lot of emotional issues going on within the commitments and the relationship to whatever the situation is in the fourth house. You will know exactly what that is. When the World comes, it's saying because you're going to walk out of this and you're going to say, that's fine, I'm just going to make the leap of faith and take this and make it a new beginning. So pretty much knowing that you're going to make this into a new beginning. It almost feels like there's no closure, though, and that could end up a problem, though, over here, Capricorn, because it just feels like you're going to kind of just say, okay, let's go, jump the gun, but you're not really going to feel a closure. You're just going to kind of walk the walk that you need to do. And it's because of the drive of Aries that says we're not going to close this out. So there's definitely not going to feel like there's any closure to the situation. So it might even feel like, fine, we just walk away from it. And, it's almost like a touche thing, right? Fine, whatever. And that's kind of like the realization that you're having, that you just need to just take the action where the action is needed. So, the realization that it might not get exactly done the way you want it to be done. And I think sometimes that's what, people do. When you feel like there's no real closure, what am I supposed to do? So you're kind of taking the bull by the horns and just kind of, throwing yourself out to the next level within the situation. So it feels like it's necessary, right? And it could be necessary because you don't want to argue about the situation anymore. So if you feel like there's any kind of delay to the situation, you're just trying to keep the gratitude and everything to go the way it's supposed to be going. This kind of medium level over here, because you have the power and the drive, and you're saying, well, then fine, how am I supposed to get this done? Well, the only thing I can do is continue to take action, and that's the only thing you're going to be able to do. So what you could say is embracing the power that you have and just continue to keep brainstorming on the situation and moving through the situation with the world over here, because at this time of the month you say there's no real closure, so all there could be is action. Okay, and that is it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.